Welcome back, guys, to another episode of City Skylines. I'm having a blast so far with this game, and hope you guys are as well. And I just kind of want to start off kind of just touring the... Screw that up, sorry. Being clumsy. Just kind of want to get a tour of the environment a little bit. It's been a long day, so I kind of want to just chill. We're going to do some fun stuff in this session as well. I'm gonna probably tweak this little highway a bit because I feel like it curves way too much, and I kind of want to make it more straightforward. And it's nice to live in the tropics, I'll say that. Definitely don't have to worry about snow. Definitely more trees. But yeah, just been thinking about some things and improvements to do the city, and then also wanting to build a transportation hub. I know I will definitely do in this play session, I just don't know which episode it will be, but it will definitely come out. And definitely enjoying my little clover leaf here that I built. Oh, and he's actually going out. Okay, that's pretty cool. And yeah, he's headed out. Okay. Not gonna follow you. Not gonna follow you. Oh, wow. Really? Not gonna follow. I said not gonna follow. Chill. Okay. So this roundabout is really working well. We still have this traffic issue. I haven't really figured out what I'm gonna do. Because this is a very bustling intersection. It really is. I've made this road right here, this segment in front of this church, one way, so it forces all the traffic to come in here one way. But this intersection apparently has been super busy by the university. I don't plan on expanding this, and there are traffic lights, unfortunately. I do plan on perhaps at some point opening up from here an entrance into the city, and that way it will alleviate some of the traffic that we're getting here, which isn't too bad, to be honest. But it could be worse. And I do realize that I kind of squished a lot of the high density residential on this side of town right by the highway, so a lot of people want to come in and out. So it makes it even more a bit more pertinent to have better public transportation. I think at some point I will drop a subway, but our city to me is just not spread out enough where we need a subway yet. I think the bus line will do, but I will definitely show you guys what I will do with subways. Meanwhile, our cargo train station is actually functional, and we're not getting as high traffic yet, but eventually this is going to be very high traffic. And let's see what else. Our industry still need workers, apparently. Probably low education. Let me see, what do you guys really need? Yeah, uneducated workers. We don't... Well, no, they have... Let's see. Yeah, we don't have any uneducated workers. We have well-educated, so that means I gotta build kind of a lower-end neighborhood to satisfy their desires and demands and cravings. So we do have an industry... we do have an industry demand. Let me expand on our residential a little bit. Kind of want to do that. And I'm going to go low residential. And then I'm going to work on our commercial industry a little bit. Let me see how I want to do this. Let me bring this road over. Actually, I don't want to bring the road over that way. I will. Don't want to create too many roads next to one another. And I'm starting to think I don't want to really connect all the roads together. Mainly because, you know, if you look at the distance between this traffic light to the next traffic light, or even this traffic light to this traffic light, this is obviously going to be our major boulevard. Oh, sorry, this is our major boulevard coming in. So I kind of want to make sure we don't get too many traffic lights. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of pack it in, but trying to make sure that our main roads don't get too many traffic lights. Because traffic will be a problem, mainly because of traffic lights. You want your traffic to flow, so sometimes you want to negate traffic lights. That should be good. But you don't want to do too long of these boulevards, mainly because they don't create crosswalks. It's very hard for your pedestrians to cross the street, and they love to walk. So you do definitely want, at some point, have an intermittent, regular interval of intersections. That's way too close. Don't want to overlap. I can live with this. And here, we're going high density. And here, I think we're gonna go high density as well. I just want to make sure they have water. They do. We're good. Okay. So, now, let's see. One of the things I realized, I did not build on this side of heavy industry, which is really, 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 really important and really, really bad of me for not doing it. You need a fire station. Or a fire... what's this called? Oh, come on. Firehouse. But I'm going to build a fire station because this is going to provide service to basically everyone here. There we go. And you do have water. Okay. Or because your industry sectors tend to really be fire prone dramatically, and you definitely don't want that. Now I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna build a low-end neighborhood somewhere. Kind of don't want to build it over here because there's way too much noise pollution. So the other thing that you can do if your industries are kind of struggling to find workers is you can increase land values for your industrial areas. This will actually change what type of workers they attract and what they bring over. So let me put one of these down and give them some leisure. Which doesn't do much, but it increases land value a little bit, gives them a little bit of leisure. They do start attracting in more, I think, higher educated workers. I'm not quite sure. I do know that the proportion does change of what type of workers they attract. So let's see, what else do I want to work on? These arrows mean that they're upgrading. So if you click on a building, and let's say this, you can see it's upgrading to level 3. It's going from level 1, level 2, and it will change in the type of members that are living here, and then also their education levels. So one of the things I realized I haven't really discussed about, because we haven't really gotten to that point where we need it, but I feel like I want to add this because at some point it's going to come along. When you build high residential, high density residential and even high density commercial, you're going to have traffic problems. You need public transportations, and particularly for high density commercial, especially in the early on part of the game, you're going to get a lack of highly educated workers, and it takes a bit of time for your city to kind of catch up doing that. And so what you want to do is build low density first for commercial, and then kind of transition to high density. I kind of learned that lesson a little bit on the hard side when I first started playing the mod without money. And for that time period, as your population grows, it also ages. So what ends up happening is, under your clinic button, your healthcare, you have the cemetery, which you can build, and also the come on, show up, the crematorium. The crematorium actually doesn't consume a whole lot of space, and it helps when you have a lot of people aging and kind of dying. But the cemetery does and will fill up. It's like a landfill. It will fill up, and then you'll have to like figure out what you want to do from there. I'm gonna actually lay this one down because I feel at some point we will absolutely need it. So I'm going to drop it. Do I want to drop it there? Do I want to drop it here? I'm going to drop one here. It does increase land value, but I think eventually we're going to need this. We don't need it right now, but I think we will need it pretty soon. As our population gets older, there's going to be a demand for it. We have a residential demand right now, and I kind of want to expand towards this side. I just want to look at something. Let me look at my resources. So this area is farming. This area is farming as well. I'm going to actually mark this area with a big brush. Actually, I take that back. Not with a big brush. Medium-sized brush. I'm just going to mark this area. I'm going to mark this area right here. And I'm going to choose farming, agriculture. And I don't like that name. We're going to call this, close that. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to call, if it stopped freaking out on me, we're going to call this Old McDonald. Not the best with names, but yeah. So that's going to be farming. I kind of took this farming area, but whatever. I'll just have a little bit of farming industry here. But let us build. Okay, so let's work on industry. Oh, and we have crime. Wow. Okay. We don't have a whole lot of protection on this side, do we? Firehouse and a police headquarters. Now I know we have a water demand here. And yes, it caught fire. Yeah, this tends to happen very often in your industrial sectors. You tend to get fire very often. I think we're okay here. A lot of trucks here. We have a very bad congestion here. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like how close these two intersections are. I'll have to think about that one. City planning, city planning. And our traffic doesn't seem to be too bad. Let me look at traffic. Yep, this is definitely the big congestion one, and here as well. No surprise. Okay, so our demand's kind of gone down. So for now... Oh my god, what did I click on? Alright. I'm going to work on this highway. I kind of don't like it curved here. I kind of just want it to come in straight like this. I do want to look at my resources just to make sure I'm not running it foul. Let me pause the game. Let me go to road work. Freeways. And I am going to go page down.